guys. So guess what? Do you remember when I made a video about K-pop? I'm doing it again. I am gonna switch it up and not make a video that's about beep, beep, or beep, because I'm trying to get YouTube to love me. They really don't. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Anyway, so here's my top idol crushes. I really, primarily 99% of the time, only like the K-pop girl groups, but maybe I'll throw in a male idol just to, you know, get a little, make it fair and equitable, okay? So, hope you enjoy. Alright, let's just get it over with. Fucking every member of Blackpink? Are you kidding me? Every time Blackpink has a comeback, they're breaking world records. They're all... And there's a fucking reason for that. They're 4 fucking amazingly talented, beautiful goddesses, and I'm in love with all of them. It's actually, at this point, it's kind of hard to have a bias. I mean, my bias from day one has been Lisa. Let's be real. Let's be honest. But they're all my fucking bias. And you see this even when you look up at like how their popularity is like divvied up between the fans. I think it's like 30% Lisa, like she has like a lead there, but then it's like 24% Jennie and 20% Rose and like 20% Jisoo. So those are really not that uneven, especially compared to other girl groups where there'll be like some top members and then like, you know, the bottom members who get like 5% of the fans, which is always like a little depressing and makes me want to stand the least popular members. But yeah, each member is a standalone star. They're each from different countries. Everything about them, they're just like this like meeting of the world's like best people. Like they are the modern like goddesses of our age, and they are worshipped like goddesses. Their videos get billions of views. They break records. Like I just saw Cardi B's new video. Doesn't even have a fraction of as many views as their video got within 24 hours. It's already at like 500 million like views, and it's been out for like a month. You know, and they're just getting bigger. So watch the fuck out. They are the modern Spice Girls, and I adore them. But let's talk about fucking Jennie. Jennie's owning this era. She's so fierce. She has such star power, and I loved her hair like that. I'm so sad she dyed it back. And here's some of my all-time favorite moments from Rose, Jisoo, and maybe I'll include some more. I'm already going overtime on Blackpink. There are other K-pop groups and idols that I wanted to talk about. So, yeah. So next up, we need to talk about fucking Itzy and Yeti. I hope I'm saying her name right because she's a queen and she deserves it. But oh my gosh, I recently became just obsessed with her. Like I started becoming obsessed with Itzy like you know, a while ago. But I don't know, something like clicked at, like I was looking at her and it was just like I could just stare at her fucking face forever and be perfectly happy. And she has such amazing like talent and stage presence. Like she's also, her personality is adorable. If you ever find a video of her winking, it kills you. It murders you. You're dead afterwards. She is just I don't know. I'm obsessed. And she has just like a unique beauty. Like I don't want to like fetishize it, but in like, or like be problematic or whatever. But in Korea, it's pretty common for K-pop stars to get like double eyelid surgery. So it's kind of rare to see someone like Yeji like rocking the, you know, monolid in her. Just, I don't know. I just love her fucking face. Her and Cher Young too, or Cher Young. I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry. Cher Young. I have no one to talk to about K-pop in my real life, so I don't usually say these things out loud. I just type it. So Chaeryeong is often listed as the least popular member of Itzy, and initially she didn't pop out to me, but now that once I like got a little deeper into them, she started really standing out, and I started really appreciating like her unique beauty. Like when she has her hair in a ponytail and her ears are sticking out, like I'm slaughtered. It's fucking adorable. And she's insanely talented. Every member of Itzy, like their whole lineup, it's just brilliant. They're each like little, Michael Jacksons, just oozing with talent. Like not every K-pop group can like sing live. They tend to focus more on choreography, but Itzy does it all. And they're all gorgeous. So there's a reason why they're so fucking big right now. And I cannot wait for their comeback. All right, next up we have Twice. Twice is actually one of those K-pop bands where I didn't like them the first, second, third, fourth, or fifth time I heard them. I mean, I didn't dislike them. They just didn't really hit me like those other bands where I'm just obsessed like instantly. It was pretty recently that I was listening to Fancy, because I'll just kind of like revisit videos, because sometimes I know if I give a video a chance and listen to it a bunch of times, all of a sudden something will click and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I could cry. This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen and the most beautiful like melodies I've ever heard. But that happened to me listening to Fancy. Like the melodies in that, it's just a beautiful love song. You think about all the love songs of the past and it's just like a simple joy, and that's what Twice brings to the table. So I'm new to being obsessed with them, but as of right now, my main biases are Momo, Queen fucking Momo, and Nayeon. I'm not positive about the names, but yeah. So Momo actually almost didn't make the cut for the group. They were formed on like a reality show, which is pretty common for like K-pop groups. And she was initially eliminated, but then brought back on. And thank fucking God, because she is a princess. She is an amazing dancer, and she's just adorable. Look at her. I mean, just look at her. Jesus Christ. I can't believe she almost wasn't in the group. So I'm just completely mesmerized by her. And I really like her voice. People say she can't sing, but she has like a really unique tone to it. And there was like a big blunder I saw when they did a like encore show. Here, I'll include the clip. It's pretty bad. Even she realizes it's bad, which is very adorable in her face. So that's why we love Momo. And my second bias is Nayeon. Sorry, I'm not pronouncing right. I'm trying. But she's someone also who it took me a second to kind of really appreciate her, and especially like her look. Like initially I was like, oh, she's cute. She has a cute face and she has the cute like rabbit teeth that she's known for. But yeah, after watching them more and more, I was like, wait, she's a gorgeous babe. Like, look at her. She's divine. And she's just effortless. Like, her talent is just effortless. Her voice is, she's basically kind of like the face of Twice. She tends to like start a lot of the songs and sing choruses and stuff. And you can see why. I was really won over for her when I was watching one of the More and More performances where they're like wearing the floral getup, and when the chorus breaks and she dances in that tiny little floral outfit, if you know what I mean. My friend said my thing with K-pop is creepy, so I'm really sorry that this is how I turned out. Yeah, but yeah, that's when it hit me. I was like, whoa, yeah. So stunna, and she has a very cutesy kind of like personality. They're the real deal. All right, so next up we have our EDM queens, Everglow. They are phenomenal. Watch their fucking dance videos. The way that they shift between like hard and abrupt movements and like really soft controlled movements is out of this world. They really excel in that area, and they definitely have their own unique like vibe and sound going for them, which is tough in a crowded market of a lot of different K-pop groups all trying to, you know, kind of get their own sound. And it's often just divvied up into like, all right, girl crush or cutesy. But they definitely have like a, I don't know, it's like a cool theme. It's definitely in the girl crush arena though. But my current, so I have a couple biases from Everglow. My current number one is Yerin. And I'll show you why. Watch this fucking video.
Keep talking way too much. Can't hear them all 'cause
She and the rest of Everglow really rock at making complicated dance look like effortless. And I realize that's like the key to being a good dancer, because I am a loser, so I've been trying to learn K-pop dances even though I'm a grown like woman. But it's really hard. Even ones that look easy, I'm like, so it's like that's the real talent. And that's one of the big appeals of K-pop, is just seeing these amazing dances and knowing that they put hours and hours and years of training into it. And as a visual, Yerin is just divine. She's just got this perfect, like, delicate bone structure and these beautiful features. She's just like this petite little goddess. I keep using that term, but it really, I'm actually working on another video about how we've replaced religion with different types of gods and goddesses, and like our celebrities and musicians and even like e-girls and stuff, which is why you see like the simping phenomena, where it seems like this one-sided, like I am worshiping this person. And it's because we have like this idealized version of them, and the ones who are really good and have star power, it's almost like magic. They pull you into like a whole different universe, and they become this like fantastical version of themselves. And then we project our own wants and desires onto that and worship it. Obviously, there's a lot of downsides to that, and it's a very imperfect how we go about things, but there's also some utility in it. So I've got no shame in being a major simp for Yerin. So when I first watched Everglow, Aisha was actually the first one who I was like, hell yeah, I'm in love with you. But I actually lately, so it's been between like Yerin and EU and Mia. They just all have, like, especially Mia and EU have major just like I guess swag or whatever, major stage presence, skills. They're just amazing at what they do. And they're gorgeous. I love them. The both of them with the blonde hair looks really great on them. They really do give the group like I don't know, they just kind of remind me of like something from a dystopian snowy future with like super boppin' electronic dance music. Alright, so next up we've got Red Velvet. And just so you guys know, this is not in order, okay? I mean, Blackpink, they're all like my number ones, but the rest of these, it's all really tied. It's so hard. Like each of these idols and groups that I'm talking about have such like unique vibes that whenever I'm watching them, I'm like, oh wait, this is my favorite. And then I watch another one, and I'm like, no, this is the one. But this is a doozy. Red Velvet is one of the most beautiful girl groups I've ever seen in my life. So let's just go right into it. We need to talk about Joy. Are you fucking with me? If you see this picture of her in the rainbow dress, that actually went viral because it was just the most, I think it was just like sexy K-pop girl, but she's just visually perfect, like actually. And she has like a more like woman vibe. It doesn't like veer into the, you know, kind of too cutesy teen vibe that a lot of K-pop does. She's just like this beautiful, like young woman. Everything, like physically, she's just immaculate. Her face, I forgot how stunning she was until I just looked this up to include her, and I was just like, wow. Yeah, she's one of the most beautiful people I've ever seen. And her talent and charisma just shines through. And yeah, she's a fucking superstar. There's no way she could have been born and not turned into a superstar. She just fucking is.
좀 약간 난리가 났었어요.
어떻게?
너무 예뻐가지고.
그래요?
네.
다시 한 번만 좀 볼 수 있습니까?
Alright, my next crush from Red Velvet is the Queen Irene. She is stunning. I mean, look at her in this suit with her like beautiful, shiny jet black hair and her like porcelain complexion with the red lipstick. Oh my god, I can't take it. But she just has like a really beautiful, kind of like sophisticated beauty. And she's another petite goddess. She's 5'2". And another thing I like about Irene is that she's actually in the same age group as me, so I don't feel like a total fucking pervert being like, oh my gosh, look at these hot K-pop idols. A lot of them are like 10 years younger than me, because it's an industry like many where, you know, youthful beauty is appreciated because it's nice. But I like a little bit of elderly female representation, okay? But yeah, and she totally embodies the Red Velvet concept. She really, like, her and Joy especially really embody the velvet, like, just luxury, sophisticated, beautiful women. Just like grown women. They are, yeah, they make the group for real. And I'm loving Irene's subgroup with Silky, another name I can't pronounce. But yeah, it's awesome. All right, guys, this is getting pretty long. Maybe I'll do a part 2 because I'm a little obsessed, you know? So there's lots of K-pop crushes that I could go into. Yeah, so anyway, thanks for watching all the way to the end, whoever you are. And a special thank you to my patrons. And yeah, goodbye.